situation that basically I'm finding out more and more and understanding this. But a lot of people probably disagree in this video. A lot of people would say this is BS. But we have a good catalyst coming up this Friday, and I highly doubt a lot of people will bring this video out and explain why I would say this. And the reason why is, one, the short interest. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of the shorts are borrowing, and the interest rates are going up. We can see that here, and we can see that on Ortex. Ortex is even saying that they're even taking more as well. The minimum cost, it's still cheap. I don't get that why, but then the maximum cost is at 23. It was at 48. So this is a really good step where we can get the AMC going up. And the reason why I'm talking about Friday, and Friday, the Russell 1000 is going to be adding AMC into that index. And when they add, they're going to be buying shares of AMC. This is a good catalyst if we act up. Plus, with the short interest, the shorts onto where it's at, the thing we would have to do, and this is the apes would have to do this, and I guarantee no one's going to bring this video out, no one's going to talk about this video onto the catalyst, but I tweeted this out explaining a little bit what we could do to move AMC. And it has to be Friday, and it has to be around 2 o'clock, around there, 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And why I say it's like a timing situation is all about the options. It's all about the options. Before we had seen onto GameStop, they talked about a lot of these people are not buying stocks, or they're just buying in options. And that was actually true. That was really, really true. The reason why GameStop was going up so high is they were buying options. And we see Redbox, same thing. They are cutting off options. The reason why? Because the market can move it can move it. The option trading. And why I say Friday right here at 2 o'clock is because these options are going to be dirt cheap. And they have been dropping and dropping because it has not been moving. It has been consolidating onto AMC very, very much. And it's ready to squeeze. It's ready to blow. And the only way that this is going to blow is they have to push it down. And what they're going to do is you're going to see a whole bunch of hedge funds. They're going to buy tons of puts. That's what they've been doing. They've been buying puts. You can see onto with the puts, $70. With the calls, $47. The calls are dirt cheap right now, folks. And when you buy them on the strike date after 2 or right at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, these are going to be dirt cheap. And the delta is going to be very, very high. So for instance, we have a whole bunch of people buying at $12 strike price. Well, they're going to be buying right now at $76. But when this is on Friday, I bet you this is going to be around $50 or even $40 because the options are going to deteriorate over time. When people buy them for $40, that the delta is going to be at 100%, almost 99%. So that will make the market makers to buy 100 shares, almost 99 shares, pretty much 100 shares. This would push AMC up. Now, for $40, you could say, if this is $40, you divide that by 12. You're never going to get, you'd get 3 shares. 3 shares for $40. But because you do the options on a Friday, it'll be dirt cheap, and you'd have, if you did 10, $400. This is very risky. Very, very risky, because this could go up. People might lose the money, but that's the reason why you want to put it into the money. That's why you want to have the delta right here. See these deltas? They'll have to buy the shares. So if you bought 10 times that by 100 shares, that's 1,000. Now, if the apes push this, and they push, and you had multiple people buying into it, for instance, you had 50 people, you're looking at 50,000 shares within minutes. They would have to hedge those. The market makers would have to find those shares. So 50 people doing 10 calls. Now, if you had 100 people having 10 calls, that's 1,000. Times that by another 1,000, or times that by 100. You're looking at 100,000. You can see this will add up quickly. It can push it and push the stocks. And by the market, this cannot be into the dark pool. Options cannot go into the dark pool. They have to do it right there. They have to put it into the market as it goes. So this would push AMC plus with Russell 1000, the Russell 1000 index, putting that into there. This would make AMC very, very, it would push it to the max on that. Now, what would you want to see? If this gets into, you'd want to see it go up to 13. If you see it going up to 13, well, 13 would be awesome. That would push AMC moving more. Well, then you'd want to see it going to 15. And the whole idea is, once these are in the money, you have to sit on them until the bell hits. You can't sell them. You have to sit on them. And what will happen is you would get your money at the end of the day, because they expire at the end of the day. So this would be pushing AMC and pushing a lot of these options in the money as well. This is where the apes need to go. And honestly, the apes are just, there's such a fight about the options. Oh my gosh, options are bad. Options are giving it to the hedge funds. It's bull crap. Yeah, they do give money to these market makers, these options. But if you want to move this, and we want to move it, we need to plan it out. And Fridays are the cheapest, and Fridays after 2 o'clock are the cheapest, and the delta is the highest. So you have delta is the highest, and these delta, these are going to be at 90%. This is going to be at 90%. Pretty much this will be like 98, 99, 100. These are going to be dirt cheap, and they will be pushing, and they'll have to hedge for it ASAP. They'll have to hedge for ASAP. If you don't understand options, don't deal with it. Just don't even do it. It's bull crap. And I don't want to hear people saying, oh, options are bad. Options, give it to the hedge funds. You don't know diddly shit about options then. You don't have any idea how the hell options work, because I'm explaining to you that if you want to move a stock, and there's other guys I hear people talking about this, and they were explaining, if you want to move the stock, you have to have it into the money. Don't be going over here and then buying these options that are dirt ass cheap. That's where you screwing up. Like, look at this. Like a penny, or these are pretty much free. Like right here, $1 or a penny here. Oh, that's $1. Okay, you'll never. This is just money you're throwing out. You're just throwing it to the option or the hedgies. The hedgies are basically taking these and they're sucking them up. You think about that right here. That money, that's money. All this is money, and they're sucking it up. They're just sucking it dry. This is money right here. There. Okay, what's the chances of you getting that? None, pretty much. They have one share. They have to delta on one share. Okay, let's say two shares. It's bull crap. But if you come down here, right here, whoosh, you delta is going to be at 90%. These are going guarantee on Friday, they're going to be zero. Zip. They don't have to delta anything. But once you have these and you buy enough volume and you just keep on buying and buying on these volumes, and you have enough people buying this quickly, fast, this will push and it'll make these delta in there. With the Russell 1000 coming in, buying as well, this is going to push it even harder. So, if you hate it or what, but this is how you're going to push it. And it's bullshit if you can't understand it, and I don't want to hear any negative stuff about this is a bunch of crap and you're just giving it to the hedgies. Nah. Yeah, you're giving it to the hedgies down here. It's bullcrap down here. But right here, this is where you move it. This is where you move the stock, folks. Folks, stop dealing and hearing people saying buying options is bullshit. Options are good if you get it into the delta. Like right here, delta 1. So they have to hedge 100 shares. 100 shares right here, 100 shares. And this is what's going to happen on Friday. They're going to hedge 100 shares, and then you'll see this going 99, 96 right in here. This will be 94 right in here. It's just going to get closer. So I don't know how much more to say. If you want to move the damn stock, you want to get that, we spread this message around, talk to people, explain to them on Friday, this freaking Friday, if you want to push this market up, you want to push AMC up there, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to have to basically buy all these things. And with the Russell coming in as well, this is going to push AMC up. Now, with all these other stuff, all these other things, sorry, I'm just rambling on here. You have the short interest going up. This is the perfect opportunity. It means they're hurting onto this. Right here, they don't have to delta that much. But right here, folks, if you start buying and getting more and getting these more out of the money, so getting more out of the money right here, so those going out of the money, that is going to be a good situation because they will have to hedge for those as well. The more we push up, the more they are going to hedge on selling those shorts. Why I say that is we only have a window of this. If the window goes away, well, guess what, folks? We are back into it looks like next year, it's bullcrap. And because people are too not understanding on how the hell options work, this is our window right here. That's our window, folks. And why I say that's our window is because we want to have those in the money. And once that happens, this is going to be a whole world of hurting. They're doing this to us. We're just too dumb and too fighting onto all of our stuff. Yeah, options are just so bad. Yeah. Well, bullshit. You don't understand them, so get away. Don't do them. Before I forget, I'm not a financial advisor. Bull crap like that. So, if you want to have this thing go, we have this certain window, and we want to get this right here. The window is a ticking time bomb, and they know it, and what they're going to do, and when you see it, they're just buying more and more puts. And that's the reason why on Friday, you know it, I know it, they always push it down on Friday. Why do they push it down, you say? Oh, because they put and they buy puts. They're dirt ass cheap, like what I'm explaining. So they're doing exactly the same situation as what I'm telling you we all need to do on Friday to push AMC up. And that is the reason why we're losing, because we have people that don't understand this crap and all they're saying is options are bad. So, that said, please put a comment, please thumbs up, please share this message, because I'm trying to explain it as best as possible. And this is the opportunity. I really don't want to sit there and say, I've been holding for over a year, and I have basically could have sold at 72. I could have sold at 60. But I've been holding on to this stuff because this is prime now. We are seeing a prime on AMC, but we just don't know how to organize it. The cost to borrow is going up to the wazoo. They are getting, the shorts are just piling into this, and they are knowing if they keep on piling in this, and piling in this, because of all this stuff going on, this is not going to go anywhere, and we're going to cut our losses. So the only way we can get moving up is options. That's the only way. And Friday is the opportunity, because you have the catalyst on the Russell 1000 coming into play. When the Russell 1000 comes into play, they're going to buy shares. That is the opportunity for the apes to start buying more options that are delta in the money. Delta. Keep that in mind set. Delta. You might lose money off that, but you want to push this up. If you want to push this up, you might lose like $10. You might lose $50. But that's the reason why you want to keep it in the delta, because you might lose all of that. If you go into those other ones, you just lost everything. You just lost everything. But you want to keep it in the delta. Keep it in the delta, folks. That's it. Loopy Price is out. Share it, like it, go over it, put some comments on there. If you think this is bullshit, I love to hear it, but I am tired of hearing everyone sitting here talking about why isn't it moving when people don't even understand what the hell options and how the option flow works. Peace out.